Why did Jesus allow Judas to betray him? In the grand tapestry of Christian theology, few questions evoke as much intrigue and contemplation as, why did Jesus allow Judas Iscariot to betray him? Judas's betrayal is a pivotal event, central not merely as a historical moment, but as a profound lesson etched into the core of the Christian faith. This narrative opens the path leading to the crucifixion and resurrection, which lie at the heart of redemption. In this video, we embark on a journey through scriptural insights, theological implications, and reflective thought to unravel this mystery. The scene is set during the Last Supper, a moment of profound intimacy and fellowship. Among the apostles, Judas Iscariot stands as a significant yet tragic figure. Despite the knowledge of impending betrayal, Jesus proceeds with the evening, illustrating a calm acceptance of his destiny. This backdrop is crucial to understanding the significance of Jesus' words to Judas in John 13:27, "That thou doest, do quickly," highlighting his divine foreknowledge and resolve. Let's delve deeper into John 13:27. This scripture is direct and foreboding. Jesus, fully aware of Judas's treachery, does not resist or condemn. Instead, he gives Judas the freedom to act, showcasing a larger divine strategy at play. This allowance isn't born out of resignation, but rather deliberate adherence to divine will and prophecy. Judas's betrayal aligns meticulously with ancient prophecies, emphasizing the messianic fulfillment required for the narrative of salvation. Old Testament scriptures such as Psalm 41:9, which speaks of betrayal by a close friend, and Zechariah 11:12-13, which foretells the betrayal for 30 pieces of silver, serve as proof points. These passages were written centuries prior, yet in Jesus' time they come alive, underscoring the divine orchestration of events. In the grand scheme, Judas is not just a traitor, but a necessary participant in the divine plan. His actions might appear as mere treachery from a human perspective, but they are pivotal in unfolding the preordained path. Jesus' awareness of Judas's role doesn't negate Judas's culpability, but instead highlights the mysterious interweaving of prophecy and free will. Now let's turn to some profound theological implications. This scenario makes us ponder the balance between divine omniscience and human free will. How can Judas's seemingly autonomous actions fulfill a divine prophecy? This question sits at the heart of various theological debates. Examining this dichotomy, we find that God's plan often incorporates human agency, even flawed actions. Judas had the choice, yet his decisions dovetailed into God's intended plan for salvation. This interplay demonstrates the complexity and majesty of God's governance, where even acts of betrayal are harnessed for greater good. The price of betrayal, 30 pieces of silver, carries deep symbolic and prophetic significance. In Zechariah 11:12-13, the prophet symbolically espouses this valuation, prefiguring Judas's infamous act. This payment, trivial in quantifiable worth, assumes monumental significance spiritually as it marks the transaction of treachery. The leadership of Jesus is apparent in his handling of Judas's betrayal. Far from passivity, Jesus demonstrates profound intentionality, allowing events to unfold, to orchestrate redemption. His directive to Judas isn't out of weakness, but reflects unwavering commitment to fulfilling his sacrificial mission. At the core of Judas's betrayal lies a dramatic contrast between darkness and light. Where Judas's actions embody ultimate betrayal, Jesus' response reveals ultimate love and sacrifice. In this narrative, darkness serves to accentuate the brilliance of divine light and purpose. Why was this betrayal necessary? It was an integral step towards the painful yet redemptive journey to the cross. Through his suffering and ultimate sacrifice, Jesus embodies divine love's willingness to endure betrayal for saving a broken world, showcasing the essence of redemption. Judas's betrayal serves as a rich source for spiritual and moral lessons. His story warns of the dire consequences of misplaced priorities and susceptibility to sin. Yet, through this tale, believers learn about forgiveness, the potential for redemption, and the resilience of divine love. Historically, betrayal has played a significant role in salvation narratives. This reflects God's consistency in using human fallibility for divine ends. Judas's actions parallel other biblical betrayals where greater good ultimately triumphs. The Bible presents numerous precedents of betrayal, from Joseph's brothers to Peter's denial of Christ. Comparatively, Judas's actions are stark, yet they underscore a recurring theme: God's ability to steer the narrative towards redemption despite human failings. Judas's betrayal illustrates God's sovereignty and foreknowledge. Prophecies were realized not because God manipulated Judas, but because God's plan accounted for human choices. This sovereignty assures believers of a divine plan masterfully capable of overcoming human shortcomings. Character studies reveal Judas as a complex figure driven by various factors: financial greed, political motives, or disillusionment with Jesus' methods. Conversely, Jesus' character shines through as unfaltering and compassionate, even knowing Judas' intent. Judas' betrayal starkly showcases human frailty. Conversely, Jesus' unyielding composure and acceptance of his fate highlight divine strength. This contrast calls on believers to seek divine guidance amidst personal weaknesses. This exploration invites us to reflect personally on Judas's choice and Jesus' response. How do we respond to temptations or moments of betrayal in our lives? This narrative encourages introspection about personal integrity and resilience. Jesus' acceptance of suffering is central to this story. It exemplifies how endurance can lead to hope and ultimate redemption, teaching believers to perceive personal trials as avenues for growth and deeper faith. Bringing into focus the contrast between Judas's betrayal and the loyalty of other disciples, this theme reminds believers of the strength and support provided by sincere community. It is an encouragement for a unified commitment to spiritual missions. By understanding this profound lesson, viewers are encouraged to reaffirm their faith. Despite life's betrayals and challenges, faith provides a path anchored in God's unwavering plan. Here are some points for contemplation. Reflect on a time when you felt betrayed and how you responded. Consider how divine purpose might have been at play, leading to unforeseen positive outcomes. The narrative invites engagement with diverse theological perspectives on Judas and prophecy. Such discourse enhances understanding and fosters a balanced appreciation of the Scripture's depth and diversity. Judas's betrayal transcends Scripture, influencing art, literature, and cultural narratives. This historical record of betrayal elevates the theological discourse and impacts doctrines throughout Christendom. Can Judas be redeemed? This question intrigues theologians, suggesting the boundless nature of God's grace and forgiveness. It extends discussions on how forgiveness is integral to the Christian ethos. Viewers are challenged to apply biblical lessons practically, overcoming personal betrayals, showing forgiveness, and living by the principle of unwavering love, akin to Jesus. The video invites you to join community dialogues. Share your thoughts and experiences on betrayal and redemption in the comments, fostering a rich exchange of ideas and spiritual growth. To enrich your experience, imagine visuals that depict the Last Supper scene, pieces of silver falling, or light breaking through darkness. Art, music, and dramatizations can profoundly illustrate the narrative, making it more relatable. In conclusion, Judas's betrayal was not just an act of treachery, but a profound fulfillment of divine prophecy, driving the narrative of redemption forward. It brings into focus Jesus' unwavering mission and the transformative power of turning darkness into light. We invite you to share this message and reflect on these insights. Encourage deeper conversation and exploration within your faith communities. May this video inspire you to embrace and expand your understanding of divine purpose and redemption. Please subscribe, and share your perspectives in the comments. Your engagement aids in broadening this spiritual dialogue, helping more souls to explore the depths of faith's most compelling narratives.